Florida is home to Hankster's Hot Rods, Muscle Car, and Collector Car Showroom. Where we own all of our vehicles, we are not a consignment dealership. If you are watching this presentation on YouTube, please check out our website, hanksters.com. It's where you can find all of our most current inventory. Our YouTube videos we never take down. We leave them up at all times between both our Daytona location as well as our Pennsylvania store. We use the same channel for both locations. However, when a vehicle is funded in full, that particular unit comes down off of our website, letting you know it's no longer available for sale. HankstersGarage.com. Not only do we sell and distribute automotive parts and accessories from various makes, models, years, but we distribute them all over the United States. We also install them. So if you're watching one of our videos on a classic car, truck, SUV, you want a different wheel and tire package, disc brakes, power steering, maybe a set of headers, AC, dash upgrades, interior upgrades, we can take care of all that for you prior to your vehicle leaving our facility. Therefore, when it arrives to you, it's turnkey just as you want it. You don't have to get your new vehicle and 2 days later set up an appointment to go take it somewhere and have different wheels put on it or have AC installed, and then you don't have the car for a week or two. It can arrive just the way you want it. HankstersGarage.com. If you're local to us here in Daytona Beach, it's about 2.5 miles from our showroom at 2385 South Ridgewood in South Daytona. We have an awesome car to present to you today. Chevelles are extremely hot right now, and this one is going to be really hot on our website because of all the upgrades that it has. So let's check it out. It is a big block car, 1972 Chevrolet Chevelle with a 454. On the driver's side firewall is your brake booster with a Willwood master cylinder mounted to the front of it. The car has four-wheel power disc brakes. The car has power steering. That's your power steering reservoir right there, mounted on the the driver's side front of the block. On the passenger side front of the block, you have your AC compressor. So you have a 1972 Chevelle, black, bucket seats, center console, staple shifter, power steering, power brakes, and AC. This is why the car probably will not last very long. The color combo and the wheel and tire package combo is fantastic on the vehicle. Make sure I don't have to slam that thing. White stripes that are really nice. If they are vinyl and not painted, they're cleared over because there's no lip there. It looks to me like they could possibly be painted on, but I don't know that for sure. Body men might be able to tell you better, but like I said, at the very least, they're cleared over if they are vinyl. The black paint on the top of the hood and fenders is fantastic. No blistering, bubbling, cracking, anything going on like that. No clear coat fade, no fish eyes. Same thing with the white stripes. There's no cracks or any kind of issues with those either. SS badge in the front of the grille. The front bumper on the car looks to be in pretty good shape. You do have your bumper bolts here. No rusting, pitting, corrosion around those. You know, the entire chrome bumper up front looks to be in pretty nice shape. Taking a look around the car here, going to the driver's side first, the driver's side front fender. First of all, you got 5-star Riddler wheels on it. As you can see, when you look through the 5-spoke wheel there, you can see the front disc brakes. You do have chrome wheel opening moldings. SS454 badge there on the driver's side front fender. No paint issues down low. Paint down low on the car is in nice condition. No bubbles, blisters, cracks. Same thing up top, the top of the fender in real nice shape paint-wise. No issues to speak of. Front windshield clarity. Nice, clear front windshield. No cracks or chips. Kind of a cool, sleek mirror the car has on it. It is a black mirror that looks like a machined aluminum type deal. Really cool looking mirror on the vehicle. The body lines and the door fitment on the car are really nice. You can see your front door lines up nicely to the front fender. The door lines up nicely to the rear quarter. Fits nicely down there at the lower rocker. And once again, at the bottom of the door, there's no blisters, bubbles, cracks, anything like that going on. Glass clarity, rear quarter glass, driver door, you know, they're not perfect, but they are in pretty decent condition. You do have the typical faint scratching that you see on the older vehicles with, you know, rolling the windows up and down and whatnot, but overall in pretty decent condition. Let's take a look inside the car. Door panel first. Your vinyl door panel's in nice shape. The chrome is not peeling off. That has a tendency to happen sometimes on the Chevelle door panels. Bottom of the door is not warped. Your armrest is in pretty decent condition. So when you open up the driver door, not only does the dome light illuminate, but also the courtesy lights in the floor illuminate. We will put the front seat forward here in the driver's side. Take a look at the vinyl condition in the back. The cushion of the seats are real nice. The rear seats do not have seat belts. Fronts do, rears do not. Carpeting underneath your floor mat in nice condition. No rips, tears, color fading. Floor mats in the car are brand new. We put brand new floor mats in it. We do that quite a bit because a lot of them either don't come with floor mats or the floor mats are just aged beyond what we really want to represent. So, front carpeting in the car on the driver's side. Of course, you have that plastic rubber mat there that's in your high traffic area of the floor. The carpeting surrounding it, once again, is not faded, torn up, stained. And the Chevelle floor mat that's in the car is brand new. Now, I'll get it under our gas pedal there and over our high beam, low beam button. 3-spoke SS steering wheel on the car, upgraded gauge package. I told you earlier the car does have AC. It is a center console staple shifter car. The vinyl on the driver's seat in nice condition, not ripped, not torn. Pretty nice car on the inside. Of course, we will always take a look closer on the interior of the car when we are on the test drive. Let's take a look at the top portion of the roof, in nice condition. Once again, there's no issues paint-wise looking up top at the roof of the car. And when you drop down to the rear quarter, there's no paint issues either. There is a small little tiny brush touch right there. I don't know if you can even see it in the video. It's very minuscule, but it is there. But from the standpoint of, you know, in the center of the quarter, lower on the quarter, there's no paint issues, blisters, bubbles, cracking, anything going on down there. Your wheel opening moldings are installed nicely. The wheels look brand new. I don't have any history on the car, when the car was painted, when the wheels were put on, when the disc brake conversion was done. But those wheels, hopefully you can see in the video presentation and on our website by the photographs that the wheels are, they look brand new. Clarity out of the rear glass is really good. The Pioneer 6x9s in your hat rack area, speaker shelf area there. We'll find out if those work when we're on the test drive. The back of the seat's not ripped or torn or faded from the sun. The white stripes that are on the deck lid also are in fantastic condition, just as they were on the front of the car, on the hood. Top of the rear quarters, driver side and passenger side, real nice, no paint issues there. The 72 Chevelle's got a real cool rear bumper. This one's in fantastic condition, the chrome. Real nice, no pitting, no flaking, no rusting around the bumper bolts. It's really in nice shape. Taking a look in the trunk, it's got a little built storage area there, a finished trunk area, so, you know, it's a cool look for the car show. You can possibly stuff a cooler in there depending on how big, and you know, a couple chairs, whatnot. But it's black carpeted and it's paneled, so gives the car a pretty cool look inside the trunk. So no jack, no spare in this one. Passenger side of the car. The body lines on this car are really, really nice. The rear quarter, nice and straight. The door fitment, the fender alignment, everything on the car lines up nicely. Your rear quarter on the passenger side, same as the driver's side. There's no paint issues down low here, in the center, up top, dropping down from the roof, chrome around all your front window, your rear window, your drip rail moldings. All the chrome is in nice shape. Your chrome door handles all in nice condition. No issues up here with the paint in front of the rear wheel. See how nicely your door fits? It lines up nicely to the rear quarter, to the lower rocker. There's no issue there with doors sticking out or flexing, not closing properly. Open up the door panel on the passenger side, much the same as the driver's side. You got a little bit of that chrome flexing here on the door panels. That's typical on the Chevelles. They're aftermarket door panels. I don't know why the manufacturers can't seem to get the chrome to want to stick on right. So you got a little bit of chrome bubble there on the passenger side door. Courtesy lights illuminate when you open up the passenger side door. The seats in great condition, both driver and passenger. You have OEM seat belts up front. The center console looks to be in good shape. Dash pad looks to be in good condition. You do have an upgraded retro radio inside there. You do have speakers down low in the kick panels. Again, we'll find out if those work. A lot of times people put these fancy radios in these cars and they never connect the speakers or never hook them up right or lose time, interest, money, whatever the case may be. So we'll check it out on the test drive and see if it works or not. 454 badge on the passenger side front fender, just as it was on the driver's side. The chrome wheel opening moldings really give the car an outstanding look, offsetting those Riddler wheels. Really a great look with the wheels, wheel opening moldings, white stripes, black paint. It's really a great color combination. Mean ass, badass muscle car look to this 1972 Chevelle. It is a true SS car, by the way. So once again, if we have anything in this video presentation in terms of documentation or history of the vehicle, we include it. So, you know, receipts for motor rebuilds, paint work, interior work, whatever. We don't have anything on this car. What you see is what you get. Really nice running car, though. Mechanically, it's a fantastic vehicle. Body-wise, the panels, fenders, doors, quarters, all real nice. Paint, I would say 8.5 out of 10 in my personal opinion. There's not many flaws in it, especially with black. Black has a tendency to want to show every single last flaw in the world. You know, they look fantastic when they're clean, but any kind of faint scratching or dirt is going to show on black like no other color. I invite you guys to our Daytona Beach showroom to visit in person and tour our facility. You can see right now we have 72 cars on hand, all of which we own. So come visit our beautiful showroom, take a look at our inventory, see our business operation firsthand, meet our sales staff face to face, and take a look at this 72 Chevelle or any other vehicle that you might be interested in our inventory. That is what we encourage you to do. We are in the business of selling 30, 40, 50-year-old cars. They all have flaws, tendencies, weaknesses, deficiencies, some of which we show you in these video presentations, along with, of course, all the positive aspects of the vehicle. We do this because we conduct 90% of our business sight unseen. At the end of the day, we are an internet-based company. And we've been doing that for over 20 years, 22 years up in PA and 8 here in Daytona Beach. So hopefully our longevity in this business tells you something about our business model and the kind of quality and quantity of vehicle we put through each one of our showrooms month after month and year after year. But nobody's a better judge of how to spend your hard-earned dollar than you are, and this is why I invite you to Daytona Beach to look at the vehicle firsthand. We'll pull it outside for you. We'll let you look it over real good out in the natural light. If If you want to see it in the air, we'll do that. We can accommodate that. We have 2 lifts in our showroom here in Daytona. We'll put it up in the air. You can check out the undercarriage, floor pan, suspension, bottom of the motor, bottom of the transmission. We'll let you drive it. You can see how the car performs, how it stops, how it starts, how it steers, how it shifts, how it rides, how it handles. This way, you're not just taking my word for it or our word for it, because you were here and you experienced the vehicle firsthand for yourself. Let's take our 1972 Chevelle outside. We'll throw it up in the air and check out the undercarriage, and then we'll do a short little test drive and show you guys how the car runs out. We are underneath our 1972 big block Chevrolet Chevelle, and as I told you in the showroom, the car has 4-wheel disc brakes. We will start with the fronts. How about the motor? Let's check out, first of all, your front seal here. Nice and dry. You can see oil pan. There's your driver's side. Take a look at the side of the block. Motor mount. Same on the passenger side. Everything, you know, when you're looking at a motor, that we didn't paint that pan, we didn't paint that block, you know, so that's new. So the motor's been freshened up recently for sure. You have dual headers on the car, driver's side and passenger side. Going to be a dual Flowmaster exhaust. Flywheel is covered. Your tranny pan, nice and dry, turbo 350. Kind of hard to mistake what kind of pan or what kind of transmission you got going on there. Your cross member that supports the transmission up is in nice condition. The welds on your pipes look to be good. It's going to go back into an H pipe and then double out as a dual exhaust there in the rear. I already mentioned that they are Flowmasters. Your speedo cable, nice and dry. Your tail shaft seal's nice and dry, no leaks there. And then of course your transmission pan that we already showed you. Those are your 3 problematic areas on your transmission when you got red stuff in your garage floor. Floor pans on the car look to be in good shape. We'll pan the driver's side first, and then we'll do the same with the passenger side. I don't see anything cut in, sectioned in, siliconed, puttied, tiger haired, bondoed, anything else that you can think of that some backyard body guy would do to a floor pan. Flowmaster mufflers, like I stated a couple times already. And in the back, where we are normally used to seeing drum brakes, you see disc brakes. 12-bolt rear to go along with this big block car. All your rear suspension components look good. Springs look to be in good shape, newer. Your area there in the back where the trunk meets the back seat, that's nice and solid. I don't know how well you guys can see the frame rails there, kind of hidden with the exhaust pipe and everything else, but their passenger side frame rails look good all the way back to the bumper, and then the driver's side is the same deal. You can see they go up over the rear end, nice and solid, no holes. And your so when you're looking at tires on a classic car, one thing you got to be concerned with is age. You know, sometimes a lot of these classic cars, they have plenty of tread on the tire. However, the tire's old because the car doesn't get driven. You know, it's not a primary driver for most of us. So therefore, you know, check the tire age. These Michelins are in good shape. 1972 Chevrolet SS Big Block Chevelle. We'll set it down on the ground. We're going to take it on a test drive. Before we do that, let's discuss how you pay for this car. If you're a cash buyer, cashier's check from your bank, bank wire transfer. If you are financing, the collector car lenders we use will do 5 to 15-year loans on these cars. 10% down is going to be your minimum, and then the remaining balance over that 5 to 15-year period, whatever it is you're approved for. Let's say you get approved for a 10-year loan and you want to pay it off in a year and a half or 2 years. They aren't going to penalize you a prepayment penalty for doing that, so that makes it nice to own one of these classics also. No matter your method of payment, once we're funded in full, the car goes through a pre-delivery inspection process. The process is, you know, we check lug nut, torque, check all your lights, wipers, AC if equipped, horn, things like that. They're old cars, anything can happen, anything can start leaking at any given moment, anything can stop working at any given time. Therefore, we put it through one last shakedown in our shop, make sure it's good to go, the guys give it the green light, and then we put it through detail, and if we're the ones handling the shipping, we call a carrier for pickup. Typically, we can have a truck here within 48 hours. Just depends on where you're located at in the United States or in the world. If you're in a more difficult destination, please allow us a few extra days, 3, 4, 5 days. But we will get your car to you as soon as possible. We work quickly at this. We've done this a few times a month over the course of the last however many years. We've got everything streamlined. The whole process is a lot faster than you might think. It goes funding, inspection, detail, dispatched, gone, on its way to you. And of course, delivery time is going to depend on where you're located at, how many other cars are on board, driver sleep times, if there's a holiday that falls in there, weather conditions, traffic, things like that. But once again, the whole process is a lot quicker than you might think it is. And if you're the one handling the shipping, maybe you're sending your own carrier, or maybe you're coming with your own trailer, or you're driving the car home, we'll let you know when it's ready and you can come get it. Let's set our 72 Chevelle down on the ground, take it on a test drive, and we'll show you how the car runs out. How nice is it to be able to drive a big block Chevelle in Daytona Beach, Florida in 80-degree weather and have the windows up and the air on. It's blowing ice cold. So we'll turn it down just a tad because I wanted to show you guys that it did work so you could hear it. Radio works too. Wipers. Tack. Fuel gauge works. Oil pressure, battery voltage, and temp we'll keep an eye on throughout the test drive. Turn signals, driver's side. Passenger side. 4822 is the mileage on the odometer. I want to say that's probably since the restoration, but I have no way to prove that to you. So title reads exempt. Tilt wheel. And we did have a functioning horn and we don't any longer, so something came loose or I don't know. We'll figure it out, but it does work. AC works. I haven't tested this, so I don't know if it works or not. The interior of the car is fantastic. Look at how nice we're idling. We're not stalling out. The tack's not jumping all over the place. Like I said, it's a big block car in Florida and it's hot out today, so we'll keep an eye on our temp gauge. Dash pad's in great shape. Headliner's in pretty good condition. We showed you the seats in the showroom. Center console's in nice shape. Nice car. Let's take it on a drive. Car runs and rides fantastic. We have ice cold air. You let go of the steering wheel, the car tracks nice and straight. The steering wheel's nicely aligned. Great response in the wheel and the steering box. Nice smooth ride. There's no tire vibration. There's no front end vibration. Speedometer's working. Not only is it accurate, but also it's not bouncing around. Good response in throttle. 70. Once again, no vibration whatsoever in the motor and the transmission and the tires and the front end, the alignment. It's a real nice ride in the car. We'll test the brakes here. We'll at least have to slow down. We got a green light right now, but that could change. So the brakes stop the car perfectly. No pulsation or vibration out of the brakes. No issues. I wish we could have got it before the traffic. But anyways, car's idling nicely, not stalling out. AC's blown cold. Got good pickup. Traffic takes the fun out of our drives. Well, maybe we can get something here. Transmission shift perfect. As you can see, I ran out of road. That was 70. I don't know if you heard it in the video, but the tranny's boom, boom. I mean, it hits it perfectly. Real nice shifts. Car performs. You step on the throttle, it's responsive. It gets up and goes. You have air, you have four-wheel disc brakes, you have great radial tires on the car, you have an upgraded gauge package, you have a newer interior, the paint on the car is real nice, you got cool mirrors, you got cool Riddler wheels. I can keep going. It's a great car, it really is. No BS. 1972 Chevrolet Chevelle, black, white stripes, great mean ass muscle car look. 386-944-9219 is our contact phone here in Daytona Beach. Hanksters.com is our website. It's where you can see 80, 90 photos of this car today, along with this video presentation you're watching right now. At full retail price, our 72 Chevelle includes shipping in the lower 48 United States on an enclosed carrier. It also includes a powertrain warranty that covers that 454. It covers that turbo 350. It covers that 12-bolt rear. The warranty is good at any ASE certified facility in the United States. So you can't take it to your neighbor's house that says he's a Chevelle expert and can take a look at it for you. But you can take it to any franchised or independent automotive facility in the United States that's ASE certified, which is about 90% of them. Do you have to bring it back to Florida or to a Chevy store or to Hanksters? You do not. Is the price of our car negotiable? Within reason, it certainly is. I'm going to get away from this bus because this bus is going to stop and then I'm going to be jacked up. The price of our car is somewhat negotiable. However, if we negotiate the price of the car, the warranty comes off. The warranty is good at full retail price only, no exceptions, so you don't have to bother asking that question. Also, the shipping comes off. Time is money, and it takes time to ship a car. You have to set up the pickup. You have to set up the delivery. You have to vest the driver, make sure they're properly licensed, bonded, insured. You have to pay the driver. You have to call them. What time are you going to be here? What time are you dropping off? You know, things like that. So at full retail price, we do all that legwork for you. At a negotiated price, you will do that on your own, or we can put you in touch with a broker who can help you, assist you with that also. Maybe you have your own carrier you've used it in the past that you've been happy with. You're more than welcome to use them. And of course, maybe you're a collector or an enthusiast, and you have your own open or enclosed trailer. You want to come trailer the car home, maybe make it a couple-day trip to Daytona. You can do that also. And you can also drive it. Take advantage of this ice-cold air situation we got going on. Hanksters Hot Rods is located in Central Florida, sunny Daytona Beach. Look at this. I can't win today. And once again, our website is hanksters.com. Check us out.